Hello! Welcome to another YouTube video. Can you still see I just got in from being at work and I felt like I still had mask bits on, but can't really see it a little bit on my nose. It's good to wear a mask. I have a mask on, I have a visor on, and I did my hair before I went out, so I thought, oh my gosh, why don't I treat you guys to some brushed hair, which, you know, everyone loves brushed hair, don't they? Today's video is going to be an Ask Auntie Lil video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and thank you for your gorgeous emails. I'm going to get to a few of them. Thank you for trusting me with your dilemmas. If you would like, oh my gosh, I should get my glasses. I'll get my glasses when I go to my computer. If you would like some advice from me, you can email your dilemmas to askantielil@gmail.com. That's askantielil@gmail.com. It might not seem like it, but I feel like I'm in the need for caffeine, so I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I am filming this at, I wonder if I can't tell you what the time is, but it's about 11:30 for my American listeners, 11:30 for you Brits, and everybody else, whichever one you'd like. In 30 minutes it will be midday at the time of filming this, so I feel like it is coffee time. Also, so here's the thing with coffee. When I'm on my own, just do instant because it's so much easier. So this is my favourite, Clipper. I have tried so many different instant coffees and people are going to be like, oh my gosh, instant, they all taste like rubbish, why are you bothered? But they don't. This one tastes really good. And also, I've been trying out mushroom coffee. None of this is sponsored, but you know, I'll put the links below if you want to get them. Yeah, I quite like a little mix in my coffee cup. The coffee cups in this flat are too small.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna put it in a flask. Don't judge me yet. This is the flask. This is the best flask in the world. Boy, I feel like this is a... I'll put the links to these things if you want them. These are the things that I get obsessed with. I feel like when you start a new job, it's what coffee cup am I going to take, and when am I going to drink my tea, and how is it going to keep it warm? Especially from going from America to the UK, I didn't pack things like my favourite travel coffee mug. And the other thing, when you meet a new group of people, you just have these conversations about, oh, I like your water bottle, where's that from? And your coffee cup is nice, because what else do you talk about? You don't know each other yet. So you have these really boring, but that I find so fascinating conversations about the minutiae of life. Anyway, so I'm gonna have a coffee and then we're gonna get to some of your emails, and I'm so excited. I feel like this is what I wore to work today. Cardigans and black jeans. I feel like I need to get a bit more comfy if we're gonna be delving into some dilemmas. Got my little glasses on for you, my little blue light glasses, don't need them yet. And I don't know, I've got my little shrug on. I wanted to call it a stroll, but I think I just made that word up. And I just had to have a bit of print in there because that makes me feel happy. So mixing prints, keeping the black the same as the colour that goes through it. If you want to know more about mixing prints, here's a YouTube video about it. Oh my gosh, let's get on with it. I need coffee. I need coffee, and you guys. What a perfect day. So, fill up my kettle. Yes, for a large cup of coffee. Do my little mixture of my coffees in my special thing. Let's get on with it. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for sending in your gorgeous emails for Ask Auntie Lil. I love reading them. I'm gonna get to as many as I can. And let's do this. I hope you guys are all doing okay. It's a crazy time, as this whole year has been, so I'm sending you lots of love and light and caffeinated vibes coming up any second now. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. Haven't got the new kettle yet. Here we are. Hooray! On the sofa. Welcome to the sofa corner. You'll see the shadows behind me because it is now 10 to midday here in London. It's getting dark. Also, like this coffee mug, you just go, oh my gosh, I say you just do that, don't screw it on too tight. Yeah, you press it down and then you're ready to go. I don't know why I find that so amazing, but when I tried a friend's one, they were showing it to me and I was like, well, how the heck do you get in that? And just a little button to press for your coffee or tea or hot beverage. I don't know, it just makes things a bit more fun, doesn't it? So I had a plan for today and I had the emails already in a little Word doc and all those things, but actually I thought, oh, I'll just do a Russian roulette one, follow my instincts, and see if there's another little one. And guess what? I am recording, aren't I? Yes. And like you can see my little my tiny little ring light because it's dark and because it's almost midday. Anyway, I found this one from a person who shall remain anonymous, saying, I basically thought, well, I'll just see if there's another one also. And anyway, I clicked on this completely randomly, wasn't in any sort of order, which is unusual for me, and it's brilliant. So I'm just going to read this one and have this as the first one. It says, "Hi Lil, I don't know if you're going to read this, but I just really need some advice." I don't know why, I guess it's kind of obvious. Right, so I've had a crush on this guy, we'll call him Fitz because obviously I'm Simmons, teehee, for forever, I mean like 4 years, and over that time he's become one of my best friends. I kept my feelings to myself because I was scared it would ruin our friendship, and I can't imagine my life without him. There have been points in our friendship where he's been really flirty and like there was maybe something there, and he always comes to me about his problems or if he just needs to talk, and he does things like the way he hugs me. It's just not how you hug someone who's just a friend, or how he calls me at like 1 a.m. These little things just make me fall for him more. Sometime last year, Fitz got a girlfriend, we'll call her Ada. Love the name choices here. I thought that this was forced me to get over him because there is no chance anything could happen now, but he would still come to me for the more personal conversations and we're still as close as ever, so my feelings just won't go away. Oh. Also, before he started dating Ada, he would complain to me about her. Oh. And even though Ada is truly so lovely and kind, I don't like her just because she's dating Fitz, even though it is my fault. I didn't tell him how I feel and she had no idea. I still hold a grudge and I feel terrible about it because she's done nothing wrong. Over the first lockdown, we became more distant and I started to become less engulfed by my feelings, but I was sad that we weren't so close anymore. But over the past few days, we've started talking a lot more, like before lockdown, and we talk more at school, so my feelings have flooded back. I feel like I'm drowning in them because I can't do anything about it. My feelings for Fitz make it so hard to like other boys past the point of friends, and I just want to move on. I'm only 16, so I know these feelings won't last forever, but right now, he's all I think about and I just need him out of my head. Also, he's really pretty. Pretty XD. Also, he's really pretty XD. What does XD mean? How do I stop having romantic feelings for him without losing him as a friend? Oh, wish to stay anonymous. Oh, gosh. That is such a difficult one. Amazing that clearly you sound so like you're so conscious of your feelings, that you don't like this Ada girl, but you know that it's not her fault. All those things are brilliant. I think your feelings are valid. It's a really tricky position that you're in at the moment because he does have a girlfriend now, and so if you say something, that's just a really difficult position. I think the best thing to do is to look after yourself first and foremost, and if having a bit of distance from him helps, I think that's the right way forward. Because I was going to say, if he liked you in that way, he would have said something, but you liked him in that way and you didn't say anything. So I think just trust that timing is everything, that if you have a brilliant friendship, if you're able to try and keep that going while you still like him, oh, I don't know. If he didn't have a girlfriend, my advice would be, look, you love his friendship, but it has now got to the point where I don't think you're so much, you need to be more than friends. Oh, look at my little post-it notes. If he didn't have a girlfriend, my advice would be, have a talk to him and just say, hey, have you ever thought about us being maybe more than friends? If not, totally get it, but I'm starting to feel something more than just being your friends, and could be fun to explore that. And then you have to be willing that if he says, oh, I'm just not in that place, that you might need to have a little break for a while of being friends so that you can kind of get your head together. But since he has a girlfriend, I just don't feel like it's the right time to have that conversation. So here's what I would suggest. Work on yourself, work on your self-esteem, know that you are worthy whether he likes you back or not, and take care of yourself a little bit, because it may be that you can't be one of his closest friends to him right now because you have to protect your own feelings first, and that's going to be painful for a few reasons, because it means he might start going to other people to get that personal advice. But I think you really have to think, how is it making me feel? Is it causing me pain that he comes to me asking for advice, maybe about his new girlfriend or about other things in his life? What are you getting from this friendship? And it may be that you're not getting enough right now, and you do have to pull back and you do have to protect yourself a little bit. And then if it does get to the point where he is single, then maybe you could say something. And I would really, really take stock of what he would give you versus what you can give yourself, because it may be that you're placing a lot of things on him that actually you can give to yourself in terms of building you up, and what do you enjoy about the friendship, and are there other people around you that can fulfill that role for a while, whilst it might be a bit painful to have that friendship with him. It's a really difficult one. Time solves everything, and just know that if you guys don't end up getting together and he ends up with Ada forever, you guys were not meant to be. If you're meant to be together, you will, and your path will open up to allow that to happen. As you say, 16, you're young, but it doesn't invalidate your feelings. Your feelings are completely valid. But I think first things first is try to do things that make you feel good. And if that's taking a little bit of a break from him, then that could be a really good thing. And that might help show him too of, oh, I do kind of miss her. I also think 1 a.m. phone calls and coming to you with everything is taxing, for then there not to be something more. I don't know. And the long hugs, it feels like you guys were edging towards being more than friends. And if you weren't, then he needs maybe a tiny bit of a wake-up call of saying, I'm not sure, you can't give me those mixed signals. It sounds a little bit like it was mixed signals, but maybe it was coming from both of you. It's tough to say anything to him directly though while he has a girlfriend. That would just be my initial thing. So I would just work on yourself for now, and just know that if you guys are meant to be together, you will be together. Oh, and if it was that simple, Fitzsimmons would have got together at the end of the pilot episode, you know? It took them 7 seasons. Thank you so much, Anonymous. You know who you are. Thank you so much for your email. I feel for you. You know, there's also a point where you have to go, I'm grateful for having these feelings. I'm grateful for, it's always fun to fancy somebody, you know? And you sound magnificent. Okay, slight change of tack. This next one, please don't take my name. So this is another Anonymous. Hi Lil, I'm pretty sure you won't see this, but you know what? I just want to give it a try because I really don't know what to do. First of all, just want to say how big a fan I am of you and Simmons. Oh, Simmons has weirdly helped me through a lot of things, and I'm forever grateful for that. Gosh, Simmons is coming up a lot today. I love that.
I am 16 years old and live in UAE. My parents are really good people, but then again, my mom is a little bit short-minded when it comes to things like mental health. I think I have a certain problem and I keep trying to tell my parents about it, but they never understand. They keep saying it's okay, we felt the same way at your age. But what they don't understand is that I don't have normal teenage problems. I think I have schizophrenia because of a lot of reasons, and all I want to do is get it checked out professionally just to be sure, but I can't because they want me to focus on my studies, which brings me to my second mess. I really don't want to continue school. I want to drop out and later go into culinary school, but I'm scared to tell my parents that even if I do continue at school, I can't study properly because of the problem I have with my mental health. I really don't know what to do, and I'm so sorry that I'm putting all this stuff on you, but I'm out of options right now. Oh, never be sorry to put stuff on me or anyone else that you confide in.